All right, everyone, so today we will be drawing some sugar skulls just using half circles, rectangles, and lines, different kinds of lines from straight diagonal lines, vertical lines, as well as wavy and curved lines. All right, so just keep those vocabulary in mind and let's get started. So the first thing that I want you to do is we're going to start off drawing in this big piece of paper. We're going to use our hand to sort of measure how big we want our first half circle that we're going to do. So you're going to create right in the center a big half circle. Okay. From there, you are going to create a curved line that meets halfway to the middle. You're going to do that. Whatever you do on one side, you're going to do on the other. Then you're going to go ahead and create another two vertical lines, so lines that are going straight down, and then a curved line that meets those two lines together. You're going to do the same curved line about a finger up, and then one more of those curved lines. So these are called echo lines because they echo themselves. And then you're going to draw several vertical lines, about 5, to create the teeth. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay? From there, you're going to go ahead and do another 2 lines that are a little bit longer than the ones that we had created before. And one more echo line that curves around to create the jawbone for our calavera, for our skull. At this point, you can turn your paper, you can flip it around so that you can create a heart, which will be our nose. And then in between these two, this part of the skull, we're going to do 2 big circles to create the eyes. They should be about the same size. And there you have it, everybody. We have a skull already drawn. Another thing we can do, now we can go back in and we can create our decorations. So what I like to do is I begin by making half circles again. And whatever I do on one side, I do on the other. And then we create a flower petals, right? So we use ovals to create those drawings. And whatever we do on one side, remember to do on the other. We do a half circle on the top. Maybe we do some polka dots that go all the way around just to give it more design. Another half circle. And here we're going to create the shape of a leaf, which would be done by doing curved lines that meet to a point, as if we're creating a flower all the way around. And then we can do echo lines, right? So before we do the echo lines, we can just put a leaf in the center. And then from here, we can do echo lines. So lines that follow the shapes of our drawing. We can do that all the way around. And then maybe around the eyes, we can also decorate that by creating polka dots or circles all the way around the eyes. And please remember, a big part of this, once again, is doing symmetry. So that means doing the same thing on one side of the skull to do it to the other side. Then down here, we can create those same flower patterns that we had done. So you can create the leaves if you want. So the way that we do that is, again, the curved lines and then echo lines. We can also create teardrops, right? Going up and to the side. We can do upside down teardrops, however you want to decorate your pattern, your skull, and then half moons to create these bubbles all the way around the nose is another way to create more patterns. We can do curved lines if that is what you want to do, with circles, adding more depth to the entire skull. In the center, we can also create a beautiful flower effect. Mirror that with echo lines. Echo lines are very important to create that depth, and then circles on the edges in order to have this sugar skull look very symmetrical. And more echo lines. And this is how you create the pattern that will eventually be your sugar skull. So if you want to go ahead and create those bumps as well, we can do that to the top and then put circles in the center, which will give us that polka dot feel, like they're decorations all around the skull. Eventually, if you fill it up with echo lines, curved lines, and half moon spaces, you will be able to create this. So hopefully you enjoyed this tutorial.